How did you create a supportive environment for the cast and crew during intense scenes?
I made sure that everyone had space where they could go and make sure that everyone could chill. So we had set times for breaks and for lunch. I made sure that everyone was also fed and watered every time. I made sweet treats for every shoot day, so that meant our energy could be kept up. But yeah, in terms of making sure that everyone was happy and comfortable filming these scenes, obviously we hired like Airbnbs, so by having various rooms, they could just take themselves away and just take some time out, making sure they're happy resting.
What is the plan for a film festival run, and where will the film be distributed?
So obviously, once it's entered, we'll obviously post it on YouTube. So we have our own YouTube channel. We'll post little snippets on Instagram and TikTok. Obviously, we'll have a trailer, so people can then be enticed through that. And then through marketing wise for film festivals, we're going to enter mental health film festivals so we can advocate our film and show our support through there, and also enter different film festivals.
What was the overall plan during pre-production to manage the budget while still supporting the creative vision of the film?
So obviously being a producer, you think very logistically. So every time, so obviously trying to delve out the budget, we had to obviously do a lot of crowdfunding to enable us to get the 2,500 that you needed. So I kind of did a rough budget to make sure we had equal amounts for each department. And then I told each department how much they could spend. And then if they spent under, then that meant we could kind of shift about whilst on set and give some the actors real pay.
Were there any challenges which you foresaw before making this film?
The challenges were probably working with kids. So obviously we had 2 children in script. So trying to figure out how we could accommodate child actors on set, and making sure that we obviously worked in the set hours that they were allowed to, made sure that they obviously had the correct timings, and also have certain chaperones. That was probably the main concern I had coming into this film. But obviously I overcome that, and when the kids were on set, it worked perfectly. So.
How did you approach casting?
So we set up a lot of casting adverts, I guess if you call them, on websites such as Mandy, Casting Callback, and Spotlight. And we basically did loads of them for the main actors and the supporting actors. And then we basically sent them all to our director, and the director basically had a look at all the potential actors, and then we'll set up interviews.
What was your plan for keeping good communication throughout all the cast and the crew throughout pre-production and the production stages?
So to keep obviously good communication between cast and crew, we had a lot of we basically set up a community on WhatsApp. So we had a lot of various different WhatsApp group chats for each department, which enabled us to kind of not get all the messages mixed up in the main group chat, which helped a lot. Obviously, when coming on set with actors, we obviously had all the call sheets, and then we had the main contact on there, so the actors and the actors' parents for the kids could contact the main PA involved.
What advice would you give to up-and-coming producers?
Also, the main advice for a producer is have a good, strong team behind you that can help you along the way, and also take your time with it, because it does get stressful, and you will get it done. You just need to have in your head kind of when you want it to be done, and it